This video we're going to change out a 3-jaw chuck to a 4-jaw, and this is a D1 type of setup at the school. This is a cam lock. There's 3 pins, and this chuck is located with a very steep taper and locked by these pins. You can see that little white line up with this. This is counterclockwise to loosen it off. When you have all 3 of these backed off, you can slide this board in to protect the ways, and it usually sticks a bit. Just a slight tap will crack that taper free. And this is a light one. Some of these chucks get up to 200 pounds. You put the board right underneath it, it cradles it, drops in, and you can see there's a lot of dirt gets in here. It just works its way in the back. Make sure this taper is free of chips, because when you put the next chuck down, they're going to get compressed right in there and leave little embedded marks. These holes for the pins, they're clear. Clear the pins off, put this 3-jaw away. Now, you can see the 4-jaw and how much swarf got in there with time. Make sure that is really well cleaned. These pins, there's a cam pin in there that goes into this slot, and as it turns, it tightens against it, pulls the chuck in on this taper, which locates the chuck square so it's running true. This one has a few marks in there. Actually, there's a lot of marks in there. This wasn't wiped clean many times and put on. This lathe, sometimes they'll have a timing mark. There's one here. And on this chuck, I don't think I'll be able to find one. No. If it comes with a lathe, it'll have another timing mark, and that's how you would line those lines up. This goes in, and I usually like a clockwise. It will tighten going counterclockwise, but it's a cam, and that's the back side, and it's a steeper lock. Don't do it that way. Like a tire iron or putting on a tire, I just snug that up lightly, snug that up lightly, and snug that up lightly, just so it kind of pulls it all in evenly. And now you can make sure that's tight. And the key word is make sure it's tight. We don't want this coming off. Now you can see that little white line is past here. It's locked in place. When you come up to a new lathe, you're about to run it, the first thing you do is you're gonna visibly look at this and make sure these lines are in place, and snug them up, see if they back themselves off. So that's a 4-jaw in place, and you can, by rolling that, if there's any chip, you can see if it's out around. Always roll it over by hand before starting it.